Hello, Renaissance people, family. Thank you for joining me today. I am B, and I'm going to teach you a little Pilates today. So let's get started. All right, I'm going to start at the back of my mat and just feet right underneath the hips. Just let the shoulders relax a moment. Pulling up from the belly, and then slowly nod the head and around all the way down to the ground. And just hang here a moment, maybe shifting the weight from the toes to the heels, scooping up through the belly, and then just settle into the center of your feet, soften the knees, and roll all the way up. Inhale, tall. Exhale, pull the abs in, rolling back down. Hang here again, scoop up into the belly, and then slowly roll all the way up. And tall, one more time, round it down. This time as you hang down, release your neck and shoulders and just hold on to the elbows and just sway here a little side to side. Just getting a nice stretch here, maybe swing the arms a little. And then round it all the way back up. And then this time I'm going to walk out into a quick little plank. Soft knees if you need to, walk it on out. Once you're out into the plank, you're just going to take the hips up a little bit and then take your right hand and step it right between your hands. So find some extension into your spine, light fingertips, nice straight left leg. So I'm squeezing into my left butt cheek and opening up the front of the hip, pulling the chest forward, squeezing even the inner thighs a little bit to feel stable in my right leg. So I'm not resting onto that leg. Open out, breathe, and then gently set the knee down. Press back, straighten the right leg, flex that foot, feeling the stretch in the back of the leg all the way down. And pull the toes back and just get a nice hammy stretch. Pull your hip back and breathe. And then go ahead and come back through into that lunge. Holding one more time, suck the tummy in. I'm going to take the left foot, bring it all the way forward and hold here. And then we're just going to step back with the right leg all the way out wide, really long. Open up the front of the right hip, squeeze the right butt cheek. And just hold here. Not a lot of weight in the hands, real light. And just finding that pull up into the belly. Stretch in the front of the right hip. Staying long. And then set that knee down and shift back. Flex through the foot and pull the foot back. Just find that length through the whole back of the left leg. And then coming back through, hands back, straighten out the right leg, suck the tummy in. We're going to stand all the way back, hang down again, and roll all the way back up to top. Roll it back down again. Bend the knees, step the left leg back again, but not as far as it was before. So about a foot in from where it was. And then slowly find your balance coming up to just a basic lunge. Both knees are bent. Tuck your tail just a little bit, keeping pelvis square. Inhale, reach the arms up, plug the shoulders down. We're just finding a little balance between both legs. And just hold here and tiny press up and down. Just activating through the right leg a little bit. Shoulders draw down. And breathe. 3, 2, 1. From here, push through the right leg, come all the way up. Roll it back down again. Hang here. Hands can go down. Bend the knees. Step the right one back again, not as far. Bend both knees. Carefully come back up. Find that balance. Make sure your torso is right in the center of your legs, reaching the arms up, shoulders down, and just tiny presses up and down. Abs are in. Just pushing through the front foot, finding that stability. 3, 2, Push through the left leg, come all the way forward again. Roll all the way down. Once you're down, again, hands down, bend the knees if you need to, and find a plank. So nice and long, spread the fingers apart, push the floor away from you. Keeping your back wide so we're not collapsing. Legs can squeeze towards each other or together. Pull up from the belly. And just find that nice long line here in 5, 4, 3, 2. You can stay here for push-ups or lightly set the knees down and we bend and push away. If you want to keep the legs straight, go for it, but try not to compromise the shoulders. You don't want to round the shoulders forward. I want you to think of pulling the elbows wide and opening up from the chest. So we're using our chest, we're using our arms, our back, our belly, not just the shoulders or our traps. 3 more. 2, 1, and press up and back into child's pose. Open the knees wide, big stretch into your arms, into your back. So push down into the mat and pull the hips back, and then round up all the way up. Roll your shoulders around a couple times. Take the arms out, bring your right arm across your body, grab up on the upper arm and just give a nice stretch. As you pull the arm to the left, draw the right shoulder down and draw your left ear to your left shoulder and breathe. And then bring back up, open the arms, cross the left arm across the body. Give it a nice pull. Pull the left shoulder down and draw the right ear to the right shoulder, just getting a stretch through the neck and shoulders. And coming back, reach the arms back, interlace, open the chest. Once again, nice breath here. And then let's come to all fours. And always come onto your fists if it bothers your wrists at all. Have the knees under your hips. The hands are in alignment with your shoulders. Push the floor away. So I want you to think length. You're gonna exhale, draw the belly in to tuck your butt just a little, and just stretch the low back, squeeze the butt underneath you a little bit, then inhale, find a little upper back extension without sinking. So you don't wanna fall into the floor. Push it away, extend your chest. Exhale, use the belly to draw the tail under, and inhale. One more time, exhale, draw the belly in. Inhale, open. And now settle into a nice long line in your body, nice and solid. From here, take the right hand, the left leg, slide them away from each other, hold here. Lift the limbs up and down for 5, 4, find your balance, 3, find the gaze onto the floor, and 1. Slide it on back, hold. Left arm, right leg, hold, push into the ground with the right arm, and we lift up and down. 1, not too high. 2, try not to sink on the right arm. 3, so very light in the hand. 2, 1, slide it on back. Shoulders back again. Side the right hand, left leg out. Float them up, hold. Open the right arm to the right as the left leg goes out, and squeeze in 1. Find your balance. Again, try not to put all the weight into the arm. Use your core. 2, and 1. Slide it on back. Hold here. Slide the right leg out. Left hand, lift up, hold here. Open out and close it in 1. Open out, close it 2. Open out 3. And 4, try not to swing. Hold 5, stretch long, slide it on in. Give me a big cat, drop your head and round back. And a nice stretch through your shoulder blades. And coming all the way up, rolling the shoulders around. All right, coming onto our forearms. If you need to pad up your knees, you can roll your mat up or your arms, because we're gonna be down here for a little bit. So coming on down to your forearms, as if you're gonna do a plank, but we're not going into plank. Knees underneath the hips, pull up into the belly, slide the right leg out as if you're gonna go right up into a plank. So find that energy. Once you're here, squeeze your right butt, float that leg up to hip height, and then toe tap it down. Exhale, lift, and you're only going as high as you're not letting your back get compromised. So back is straight, squeezing the back of the right leg, but the left leg is stabilizing, so try to squeeze that inner thigh as much as you can. And 4, nice and low. 3, you can always use ankle weights if you need a little extra too, right? And 2, hold it up, little lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, abs in. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold here, flex your foot, bend the knee as if you're gonna squeeze a tennis ball behind the knee. Squeeze the inner thighs, you're gonna lower the knee down to the floor and bring it right back up. 1, nice and slow, and 2. Keep pushing the floor away. 3, you can always readjust the arms where it feels more comfortable for you. Keep going, keep squeezing that imaginary ball behind your knee to engage your hamstring and your glutes. 3 more. 2. Hold on, 1, pulse, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stay here. Lower down, 2, up, 2, down, down, up, up, down for 2, up, and 2. Again, abs are in. Lift it up. Squeeze your butt. Abs in. Got 3 more. Up, up. 2 more. Up, up. 1 more. Up. Hold here. Pulse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold. Cross the knee over the other leg. Bring it up. Cross and squeeze. Bring it up. Abs keep pulling in. Shoulders relax. You can always readjust the arms. If it starts to get tired, right? The arms get tired. So you can bring them in. Squeeze. Almost done though. 3, 2, abs in. 1, hold the knee pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it down for a second. Take your right hand out, bring the left arm in. Right arm is out, open the shoulders. Hover up the right leg, we're gonna open and close. Pull the shoulders down. So we're in a little bit of an open pelvis, open shoulder position now, so they're still in alignment with each other. Trying not to lean back onto the left leg. Trying to lengthen out of it. 3 more. 3, 2. Hold here, kick that leg, stretch it, bend it in. Kick it away, bend it in. Try not to drop the knee as you bend it in. Pull your abs in to get the knee up. Push away, knee up. And 4. And 3. And 2. 1 more. And 1. Bring it in. Stay like you are. Right hand here, left arm. Step left and right leg out. Roll on the edges of the feet. Extend the right arm up and hold your side plank for 5. Abs in. 4, 3, squeeze the inner thighs. 2, 1, come around. Set the knees down. Stretch it back a second. You can bring the knees together. Drop the hips to the right as you stretch the arms to the left and find a nice big stretch through the right side. Breathe into it. And slide over, hips to the left, arms to the right. Find that stretch through your hip all the way up to the arm. Coming to center and coming all the way up. Extend the arms back. Let's get a nice shoulder stretch before we move to the other leg. Open the chest and breathe. Okay, I'm going to come around to the other side so you can see for our left leg. So coming back down on the forearms. All right, here we go. Press down. Make your knees underneath you. Slide the left leg out. Pretend you're going to go to plank. So feel that leg engage. Feel your core engage. And then float that leg up. And then toe tap it down and up. Again, pad up your knees if you need to by folding your mat up or putting maybe a towel under the knee just to protect it if it hurts a little bit, right? Don't want to put pressure on our knee. Abs keep pulling and stretch the leg long, like you're trying to reach across the room. It's not about going super high. Just stretch it long. One more time. Holding your little lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep stretching. 5, 6, 7. Long neck. Pull. Bend the knee like you're going to kick your bottom. Squeeze that imaginary tennis ball. And then lower that knee down. Squeeze it up. Lower down. Right? Ankle weight's always optional. Belly in as long as you have that stability. Squeeze and press it up. Nice and slow up. Squeeze into the armpits. Down and press. And 4, 3, 2. Hold the leg up. Squeeze your bottom pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold. 2 counts down. Down, down, up, and up. Abs in. Squeeze your butt and down. 2, up, 2. Nice and slow. Up, up, and 3. Up, up, and 2. Up, up, and 1. Up. Stay here. Pulse again. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stay. Cross over the other leg and squeeze it up. Squeeze the inner thighs and pull up in the belly. So suck your abs in as you squeeze the inner thighs. So try to get the abs involved as much as you can to stabilize. Press and lift. 3, 2, 1. Hold it back. Pulse again. 1, 2. Squeeze that tennis ball, the imaginary one behind the leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Set the knee down. Bring your right arm in, left hand here. Pull the shoulders back. And I'm going to open the left leg and close. Slow squeeze. Try to lead with the knee, not the foot. Right? I want the knee to be even a little higher than the foot if you want, so you can get that wrap into your hip and in your butt. Pull the abs in like you're trying to stretch that leg long. And 3, and 2, using your obliques. Hold 1, kick it out. Bend the knee, try to get that knee up. Kick it away. And in. Kick it away. Squeeze it in. Press long. Abs in. Squeeze. Try to stay open in the chest. So we're not collapsing down. We're pushing the floor away. Last 2. Last 1. And bring it in. Stay here. Ground down into the right arm. Keep the left where it is. Step out right leg. Left. Rotate to the outside of the legs. Extend the left arm up. Find your side plank. Tuck your tail a little bit. Pushing pelvis forward. Squeezing inner thighs. And 2. 1. Swoop it around. Come on down to the knees again. And then sit back. Let's find that hip stretch again. Drop the hips to the left. Stretch the arms to the right. And find that stretch all along that left side. Breathe. Up over to the other side. Stretch the right arm. Drop the hips to the right. Carefully come to center. Round. All the way back up. Okay. So come onto your right hip. Line yourself with the back side of your mat to start. So you're in a correct position. Feet are going to come a little forward. And lay all the way down to your shoulder even matches. So if you feel behind you, your shoulders, your hips all the way are in a nice straight line. I'm going to take my top leg, bend the knee, and put the foot back. Try to keep the hips as open, but try not to roll back on your butt cheek. Try to keep them as stacked as possible. Okay? Gonna take left hand by my head. Right arm is still resting. Pull abs in. Exhale, little crunch, and then down. You're gonna slide the bottom arm. It's not about coming up super high, just focusing on the obliques, engaging, and that's what's lifting you up. Slow and down. Abs pull in. Try not to push from the right arm, right? It's gonna wanna help a little bit. Try not to let it take over. And 3, 2, hold one, little lift, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lay down, rest the left hand. We're still in the same position. You can bend the elbow back to rest the head if that feels better. Right leg, engage that inner thigh, so squeeze your butt in your inner thigh, lift, and exhale, lift the leg, so slow, only as high as you can get that leg up without compromising everything else, and not rolling backwards. Lift, engage the inner thigh, pull up into the pelvic floor too, so we're still engaging our abs, our waist, and the inner thigh. 3, 2, hold it up, little lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, stretch the leg out. 9, hold, point your toe, reach it long, slow circles. 1, 2, keeping the leg up. 3, 4, 5, 6, keep reaching. 7, 8, 9, reverse, and 1, abs in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, hold, reach it longer, flex your foot, pulse it up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower down, bend the knees, come on up for a second. So my right leg is forward, left one is back. Take the arms out, just gonna come to the right, bend that elbow, stretch over, lift up, other side, stretch. Couple stretches first, and we're gonna get into another arm exercise before we flip around. Stretch, big reaches, side to side. Stretch the side body and stretch. Good. So now I'm staying in this position, gonna take left hand, bring it out, I line it with the middle of my thigh and then slide it out and slightly turn my fingertips in, okay? So take the right hand, reach it around to your ribcage. Square off your shoulders as much as you can. You don't want that hand too close because we're gonna lower down by bending that elbow and press it away. So it's a little side push-up right into the tricep. As if I'm gonna rest my shoulder down, but not. So stay long. We don't wanna round our body in this position. You want to stay straight and long when you're doing this movement, right? So just think of a push-up. You stay straight, press it away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Halfway, pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and up. And come on around. All right, so go ahead and come around to the other side, coming on the left hip now. We're gonna repeat that whole little thing. Find the back of your mat. Slide down, palm is up. Slide the legs, and then kick the feet a little forward. Right, so there's a little angle. Make sure feel behind you. Right hand is your kickstand. Take your right leg back for a moment, okay? So hips are a little open. Take your hand by your ear, that right side, abs in. Exhale, little crunch up and down. Pull the abs in as you lift, down, exhale, up, slide down, again, lift, abs pull in, take your time, up, again, lift, and 3, 2, one more. Stay up, little ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, rest this arm down, rest your neck. You can bend back if that's more comfortable. Props the head up a little bit. All right, bottom leg, pull your abs in, squeeze your inner thigh, lift the left leg up, slide down, and lift. Try not to let it relax. Keep it up, so you're only going slightly down. You're not resting all the way down to the ground. So we're keeping that inner thigh active. Again, stretch the leg long, like you're trying to touch across the room, and lift. Rest through the neck and your shoulders. Lift So keep pulling the waist up as well. 2 more. Hold little lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold. Point your toe, reach it long, slow circle. 1, 2, 3. Keep reaching. 4, 5. Keep reaching. 6, 7, 8, 9. Reverse and around. 1. Pull your abs in. 2. Use that inner thigh. 3, 4. Keep lifting. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold. Stretch it long again. Flex your foot. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower down. Bend the left knee. Come on up in our little mermaid position again. Right hand is going out away from my body. Slightly turn the fingers in, shoulders down. Again, take the left arm, find the ribs, shoulders back. Might take a few to adjust. So when you bend, you might have to find if that's not the right spot. Because if you're too close, you're going to start rounding your back. And I don't want you to round your back. You want to stay long in the torso, even though we're in this slight little twist, and engage your tricep. And push. Abs are in, push it away. You're still working through the waist too. You're gonna feel that stability. And 3, 2, 1. Halfway pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come all the way up. Go ahead and just bring the feet together. Let's stretch the inner thighs for a second. You can grab the ankles and push open the thighs and just find a nice little stretch. Rock a little side to side. And then coming up and lifting. Around back, stretch out through your shoulder blades and your back a little bit too. And all the way up. All right, so come on around. Have your legs extended out. Go ahead and reach the arms out, shoulders draw down and back. Exhale, draw the belly in. Slowly roll down one bone at a time. All the way. Arms up. You can reach them back, even keep your ribs intact. Inhale, lift again. Exhale, use your abs, suck them in. Scooping the abs to come a little full. Coming right back up. And slowly down, drawing belly and anchoring the thighs into the floor. All the way back. Inhale. Exhale. Again, scoop the tummy in. Use your abs to pull you up, not momentum. And slowly back. And all the way down, one bone at a time. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, scoop the tummy in. And all the way up. Good. From here, we're going to go all the way down to the floor. So slowly roll down, push the thighs into the mat. Coming all the way down. Lower the arms, bend the knees back. So get the feet situated here. From here, bring your right leg to tabletop, suck your tummy in, left leg to follow. So squeezing tight, flex your ankles, arms are pressed. Just slow side twist, and exhale back. Inhale over, so firing up through the waist. Inhale over. Stay nice and long into your torso. So the sides of our bodies stay the same length. We're not crunching one side. Staying long. Keeping the shoulder blades flat. Last time. And back. From here, point your toes, lower the toes down. So the toes are kind of close to your bottom. Okay. From here, we're just going to do choreography for a second with the head down. Let the knees fall to the right, the feet tap to the left. Suck your abs in, knees left, feet right. Again, pull belly in to lift. Suck in the low belly to get the knees up and over. So they are pulling up a little towards you and tapping the other side. Up and around. One more time. Up and around. Up and back to center. So keep the toes close, just the tippy toes. Reach your arms on. Tuck the tummy in. Exhale. Curl up head and shoulders. Anchor tail down. Hands behind the head. Same thing. Knees fall right. Toes left. Suck the tummy in to get them around. Up and over. So call it little tick-tock. So tick-tock, side to side. Again. Abs in. Now, when my knees go to the right, hold here, extend the legs straight. Squeeze, crunch up, bend the knees. We tick-tock 3 times. We go left, right, hold left, extend. Bend the knees. We go right with the knees, left with the knees. Right, hold, extend. Bend the knees. Knees go to the left, to the right, to the left. Exhale, stretch. Bend the knees. The knees go to the right, to the left, to the right. Extend. Bend the knees. Knees go to the left, to the right, to the left. Extend. Bend the knees. Come to the center. Crunch a little higher. Slide the legs out. Lay down. Stretch the arms up. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Abs pull in to come all the way up. And slowly come back. Sitting tall. Gonna slowly roll all the way down. But as you go down, right leg is gonna come all the way up. Give a little grab behind it, wherever you can. Grab the thigh, grab the calf, wherever you want. Flex and point the ankle. Getting your ankle moving. And then circle the ankle around. And reverse it. Finding that stretch, but also mobility in our ankle. Hold it flexed. Take that leg, cross it a little over, anchor down the hip. Flex and point again. Flex and point. Stay long. Bring the leg back up. From here, hold the leg up. Take your arms up. Inhale, lift your head and shoulders. Grab behind that thigh. Pull yourself up, shoulder down. Hover the left leg. Give me a big exhale. And switch. Exhale. And switch. You can always put your head down. Switch. Abs in. And switch. Nice and long. I'm trying to get the stretch, but try not to let my pelvis move around. Find that stability in the belly. The abs are holding you up. Light arms are just getting some activity by pushing the leg into the hands. Again, one more each leg. And we're gonna hold here. Lay the head down. Grab either behind the thigh or the calf, your choice, and flex and point with the left ankle. Abs in. And circle the ankle, mobilizing the ankle, reverse it, get it moving. Hold the flexed ankle, take the leg a little across, keep the hip down, flex and point. Right through the IT down still, hamstring working, for stretching, calf. And bring it back up. Go ahead, bend that knee into your chest. Slide the other one in, give them a little hug for a second. Draw little circles around. Make sure backs are doing okay. And then from here, float the legs to tabletop. 90 degrees, flex the ankles. Take the arms up. Little balance stability, just like we were doing on all fours earlier. Left leg is gonna straighten out as the right arm reaches back, but stabilize by pulling your core down and then bring it back up. Right leg goes out, left arm reaches, feel that opposition and squeeze up. So unilateral work, balance, little brain activity here because we don't want to move the opposite limb. So when my right leg goes out, my left arm goes back, nothing moves on the other sides. And squeeze it back in. Again, reach. One more time before we add a little bit harder. And bring it back. Now, hold here. Bring the arms by your hips. Exhale, curl up head and shoulders. Now when the left leg goes out, the right arm is gonna reach and then bring it back. So a little harder, right leg out, right? So our limbs are moving away from our center of gravity, which creates more instability, so your abs have to work a little harder. Suck them in. Squeeze the thighs still. So strong legs, strong arms. Try not to hike the shoulders. Only reach as far as you have that control. Right? Squeeze. One more. Squeeze. And lower down a moment. Set the feet down for a second. Open the knees out and just stretch through the hips and inner thighs a little bit. Just rock a little if you want to. Side to side. As we're here, take the arms to a little goalpost position. Take your right foot on top of the left and then close that right leg over. Now, if that's plenty for you, stay here. If you need more, take that knee, the right knee over more. Press your right shoulder down. You can even guide a little bit with the left hand if that feels good. And breathe. Elongate through the side. Then go ahead, slide the knee back together. Open out slowly back to the center. Stay right here. Bring your left foot on top of the right foot. Close the knee over. You need more. Stretch it on over. Pull the shoulders down. Bring that leg back. Open out. And bring the legs back together. Arms down by your sides. Exhale, right and left leg come to tabletop. Flex the feet. Exhale, curl it up again. Really reach. Anchor your tailbone. Suck your abs in like you're cinching your waist, hands back. Exhale, left leg extends. Twist to the right. Inhale, center. Right leg stretches, twist left. Back to center. And again, wring out the waist. Back to the middle. To the left. And slow. To the right. Bring it back. To the left. Squeeze your bottom still. Strong legs. Try to stay off the shoulders. Twist. Again. Twist. Bring it out. One more each side. Last time left. Back to center. Hold here. Push both legs out. Exhale out. Bend in. Head can always go down. Squeeze your thighs together. Hold here. Point your toes open. Close. Flex your ankles. Bend in. Exhale. Push. Point your toes open. Squeeze. Flex the feet. Bend. Again. Push. Point the toes open. Squeeze. Flex the feet. Bend. Two more. Push. Point and open. Squeeze and tight, flex and bend. One more time. Push, point and open. Squeeze, flex and in. And hug the knees in. Open the knees kind of wide. Rock a little side to side. If you'd like to, reach and grab onto the feet, little happy baby position. Stretching out the inner thighs and the hips a little more. Bring the feet together, two, or keep them out. Whatever works best where you feel you need it. And then go ahead, set the feet back down. All right, going over some preps for rollover. And if you have anything with your neck, do not do rollover. Stay with the prep with me. Okay, here we go. Extend the left leg up, or right leg up. Extend the left to meet it. Anchor down your arms. Inhale, lower the legs a little away. Bring them back and give a nice little curl. Just enough to lift the low back. That's it, because this is the first part of rollover, is getting this little lift. Now you can always do it with bent knees, right? If you're a little too tight, okay? If not, abs in, little lift. Now here's the next prep. Right? One more time. So here's the next prep. I'm going to lift like I did, but now bend the knees, slowly curl back down, shoot the legs out. Legs come up, little curl, bend the knees. So I'm only coming up off my ribs a little bit now. Use your arms. I don't want your shoulders and neck coming up. The shoulders want to lift, which is really hard to keep them down, right? We got to really try to push down through our shoulder blades, especially if we're tight. Now, stick to this or full rollover if you have nothing with your neck. Up over, one through over, flex the feet, separate them, very slowly lower down, abs in. Slow, slide the hands down, keep your arms connected, point the toes lower back, and then up over again. Keep the arms really connected, don't roll on the neck, flex the feet. Only roll the shoulder blades, we don't roll on our neck. But if you do have anything with the neck, I don't want you to do this, just for safety, and squeeze. You can do the prep instead. This time, flex. If you'd like to reach the toes back and separate, if you have it, go for it. Slow, so it's a big stretch in the hammies, a lot of mobility in the spine, a lot of stretch for the shoulders and the chest. One more, up, over, flex and lower, elongate, very long, slowly down, anchor the arms, use the arms, point, squeeze, and bring it on in. Nice little stretch for a second, just rock side to side, because that's a lot in the back, a lot of mobilization, but you're using a lot of those muscles too to support you to go over. Draw little circles. All right, go ahead and gently set the feet down. Extend the legs out. Reach the arms up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, use the abs. Coming up and over, and let's find a nice stretch here. Just breathe into it for a moment. And slowly coming all the way up. All right, coming around onto the tummy. All right, so once you're down, we're gonna do a little quad hip flexor stretch, prepping us for something called rocking, okay? So I'm gonna come down with my left arm here, bend the right knee, legs are hip bone distance apart, so watch the knee doesn't go out to the side. I'm just gonna let my leg come in. Now take the right arm, reach around, grab the ankle, and hold here. Now, if you're feeling a stretch right here, if this is plenty for you, stay here. If not, push the foot out, maybe lift the thigh up, but keep your hip bones and pubic bone down, and then you lift a little bit, okay? Now, the more you come up, right, the more flexibility you might have, right, but make sure you're not pinching, and also finding that stretch, what works for you. Sometimes bringing the foot in, pushing it away, find that stretch, right? Even just staying down, I find that stretch a whole lot, okay? And then we'll go ahead and switch sides. So bend the left, rest the arm down, reach back. Even if you're all the way down and you just have to do it this way, that's fine. Push away, tuck your tail. Maybe that leg comes up, but hip bones are staying pressed. Elongate and open the front of the thigh so you feel your quad stretching, hip flexor. In order to do some of this stuff, we have to open the front of the body in order to engage and work the back. You can lift. So if you're like, those were easy peasy, grab both. You can stay down or push and start to lift. And what happens with rocking is the breath causes us to start to rock. Right? Inhale. And I'm pushing my feet into my hands, try not to compress the low back. And then just settle down, release, shake it out a little bit. And from here, rest the head down, bend the knees kind of wide, and let the legs fall side to side. Now my hip is lifting in order to do this. So just side to side after that, because that's a lot of hold. Just getting some movement through the low back, through the hips. And then we'll go into a little upper back work. And then come back to center, stretch the legs out, slide the hands right by the shoulders where you have your elbows hover. I don't want them so far forward that your arms are down, but not so far back that the elbows are high. Just where they're in a hovered position. Open the collarbones, long neck, tuck your tail so you can elongate into your low back, suck the belly button off the ground. Strong legs. Inhale, think of pulling your chest forward and up a little, and then exhale, lower down. I'm not going very high, just as high as I can engage through my upper mid back, but not my low back. Obviously, I get to a point where my hands have to assist me a little, and that's okay. Go slow. Inhale, lift, exhale, trying to move in the opposite direction. So think of this as a back crunch, right? One more. And back. Now come to that little hover, shoulders back. Now without moving your upper body, you're gonna slowly slide the right arm out and forward. Try not to hike the shoulder, and then squeeze it back. Tuck your tail, then the left. Watching that you're not twisting your body at all. We're trying to stay in the center. Finding that work in our back. Tuck your tail. Stretch. Bring it in. Again, right arm. Slide it back. And light hand onto the floor. Now, if you're feeling pretty good about it, try both arms. You don't have to. You can stick with one arm at a time. You don't have to go all the way straight. And I'm not lifting high at all. I'm only lifting where my body goes. Some of you might be able to lift higher, right? But I can only go so high. Otherwise, I feel it all in my low back, right? But I want to feel my upper back working and my mid back. One more. Bring it back. Push on up. Round up. Give yourself a big round cat stretch. Walk the knees in. Big stretch back, sitting back, and then just stretch out your back a little bit after that, right? Because we are feeling all those back extensors work, right? Round, come all the way back up. Roll the shoulders around. Go ahead, reach back, interlace. Open the chest and shoulders up a little bit, and breathe. All right. So from here, coming on up onto our knees, pad your knees up if you need to. You need that extra little bit. I like to flex my toes back for this. If you're a cramper, I would flex the toes rather than being like this. Sometimes we start to cramp. So flex the feet. From here, take the arms out like you're holding a ball. From here, squeeze your butt, and we're just gonna hinge back. So start to hinge as far as you can without compromising anything from your head to your knees. So I'm not going into a back bend, I'm hinging. So my thighs are moving back, and then my thighs are moving forward. Called thigh stretch. So you're feeling a stretch in your thighs, but you're feeling the work too. And the belly. Make sure you're not feeling your back do the job. Got to squeeze the butt too and pull back. So that's why pushing the toes into the mat really does help. Right? Push, push, push. You can engage through your hamstrings in your butt to also stabilize. Inhale back. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And back. Now from here, I'm going to start to tuck my butt under and release. So just find where you can curl the butt, just finding your pelvis moving, tuck. And now as you do so, try to sit back a little bit and then come up. Tuck your butt, sit back, and then come up. How low can you go without resting back on your feet? Use your thighs. Again, tuck as you go down, push the hips up. Tuck and press. You can separate your knees wider if it bothers the knees. Tuck, lift up, right? Because we are engaging our thighs big time. Down and lift. Down and up. 3 more. Down, squeeze it up. Down and lift. 2, squeeze the butt. 1 and up. From here, come down to all fours for a second. Curl the toes, come up and back into a little down dog stretch. Shoulders pull back, pedal the knees, getting a good stretch through the calves, through the back of the thighs, the shoulders pull down. And then heavy, heavy feet, and just hold that stretch here. Shake it out. Breathe. Start to shift forward. Slide the hands out a little bit. Find your plank. Open up through the chest again. Breathe. And just holding our nice strong plank. Solid arms. Set the knees down. Open them wide again. Stretch back in your child pose if you'd like again. Big stretch. Coming all the way back up. I'm going to go ahead and take my right foot back up like we did in the beginning, but a little different. I'm going to bring the hands on the inside of my leg. Straighten out the left and find that nice stretch in the whole front of that left leg. Extend the spine and hold here. So you're going to hold here. If you'd like to slightly turn out the right leg just a little, you can come down to the forearms if the body allows. If not, stay on your hands and just find that stretch, that opening through the hips. Breathe. And then carefully come up. Set the knee down. Take the left hand out. Bring the right arm up and stretch. Now, you can stay like this or lift the leg back up and stretch over. You can always set your knee down. Coming back, let's set our knee down. Come back to center. From here, start to slide back, so right leg straight, but can you start to slide that leg a little more forward, right? Almost in a split, but I don't want to go all the way. I want to focus on the right leg, but I just want to slide it out a little more and find that stretch and pull it back, right? As if we're going to go out to a split, but we're not going there yet. Just keep pulling that hip and moving around, finding that stretch for you in the back of the leg. And then carefully sliding it back. Okay. All right, left foot comes forward, hands on the inside. Straighten out the right leg. Really elongate through that right side. Open the chest. Feel that stretch in the front of the right thigh, the hip, the quad even. If you'd like to set the knee down, turn out the foot. You can come down. You can straighten that leg, your choice. See what works for you. Or you can stay up or knee down. And then set the knee down, coming up. I'm going to take the right hand out. Open the left arm. Can stay like this or lift the right leg. And breathe. Coming back. Bring the foot back to center. Start to hinge back, flex it, and then just start to slide it. Right? You don't have to go far. Just go where you're feeling the hamstring. Pulling it back, right? Not out to a split. Just out where we get that stretch here. Move around into it. And then bring it on back. And then go ahead and have a seat. Have the soles of the feet together. Okay. Go ahead, grab the ankles, lift up, bend the elbows, pushing the elbows into the thighs, open the chest. Feel your hips and inner thighs get a stretch. And then if you'd like to round over and stretch the arms out, big stretch. And coming all the way back up, rolling the shoulders a few times. And then from here, go ahead and close the legs back. Walk the feet into you. So if I look down, I want my feet just slightly apart and even in parallel so I can really get the stretch in my ankles. Now use your arms to push yourself up, walk your hands forward, and then just rest your hips down onto your ankles. So you feel that weight push into them and get the stretch. And breathe. And now start to push the heels to the ground as you straighten the legs and come to a forward fold. Pedal the knees. Finding that stretch again, all the way in the back of the leg. Reach back, interlace the fingers, stretch the arms up and over. Bend the knees, get your chest towards your thighs. Breathe into it, just let the arms feel light. Exhale, straighten the legs. Release your arms, let them hang. Pull the belly in, soften the knees. Slowly roll. All the way up, real slow. Roll the shoulders around. Give me a big inhale up. Stretch, exhale, push. One more time. Big reach up. Stretch it up. And push. And then just shake it out. All right, thank you for joining me today. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. Have a great day. Bye.